it looks nicer than the one of the other camera we used when we did the thing in college. Actually.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nifty.
Is there a setting that you do it to make it do that, or?
Yeah. Obviously, it doesn't.
Which is? Say it.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna teach you this stuff off of camera.
Okay.
All right. So let's pretend like we do know how to do this again after such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I?
Yeah.
Just weird. Yeah. All right. Come on. Let's just.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome once again. Yes, I know, you're sick and tired of us. The hiatus that me and him took is over. One of your co-hosts, Grafrimago, aka Chris Soctor, he is a sorry Prescott, aka the ninja with the fucking afro.
AfroNinjaX is meant to say.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Alright, and this is our usual conversational podcast in which we dabble about, news related stuff about geekdom, nerdy stuff, gaming, and other things and stuff like that, Laurie.
Yeah.
Indeed. So, let's begin our topic of discussion. I actually gotta put this away. I don't know why I have it in my.
Are you censoring swear words or leaving them in, or?
No, it's a conversational podcast.
So just fly with the wind and
yeah.
like a leaf in the wind.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it alone. Yes, as much as possible.
Okay, all right. We'll make like a tree, but we won't leaf.
We will
because precipitation.
We will bark on this epic adventure together.
Yes, we will take photosynthesis of this moment in our memories.
We're going to let our roots grow.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are going to allow precipitation to allow us to rain down on them hoes.
What? Them hoes? What?
It's a song I heard on the way here.
Okay, fine.
On the train.
So, sorry.
Yeah?
What have you been doing lately?
I've been... Okay, I'll just fess up. I've been recording footage, MCM Expo, as you know. They don't know. Now you know.
But
so
now you do.
So now you do.
So now you do.
I've gone into the foray of filmmaking, not just like the short stuff or skits. I've gone fully in, balls deep. I'm in there now, and I'm waiting around, and I'm picking stuff out, using software. As you can see, MacBook Air.
No, actually they can't see because it's got
but MacBook Air.
Wow. Keep it representing.
Yeah, I'm primarily...
Steve Jobs is so proud of you right now.
I'm primarily a Windows, as you can see, Windows phone, and an Android.
Sure, let's
user.
just show off our random gadgets that we have like everywhere.
No, it's just I primarily use Android devices and the Windows phone for most of my stuff, and laptops that have Windows. But then during the course that I'm doing H&D Media, I decided that because we're going to be using Apple specific programs that are very helpful and convenient and useful and advanced, while at the same time having a simplistic interface that allows you to create a vast amount of things over a short period of time, I decided that it would be more feasible for me to acquire a Mac of some kind, and I thought...
Simpler said, you needed it.
Yeah, and I was thinking of getting a Pro, but then I thought, I need a Mac that I can just carry around with me everywhere, take on the fly. I'm not doing anything above certain things, so I'm not going to be using it for gaming, I'm not going to be using it for... specifically
just for editing.
Coursework, editing, film stuff.
Yeah, so...
That's that.
That's
occasionally browsing YouTube, but that content.
That's not what I meant. I meant what geeky stuff have you been doing? Leave the course aside. Right.
With geeky stuff, I've been getting back into gaming. A lot of you...
Hey! Sound of rejoicement! What is this?
Yeah, a lot of people over this year have been sending me messages on Steam when I remembered to just log back in Steam, and I thought, I'll let default log into Steam whenever I start my computer up.
Steam.
And then I got the Steam app on my Android devices, and then I was using Steam more to look at stuff, and I thought, oh, that's nice. And I was looking at more and more game trailers, and I thought, it'd be nice to get some of these. Then sales started popping up, so then I thought, what, 70% off, 80% off, 90% off? I thought, okay, I'll get a few. So then I got so there were things that were like there were things that were ranging from £24 or ranging from £40 that were then being sold for £6 and £7 and £4. So I thought, all right, I'll get like 2 things, I'll play them. And I did that, and then afterwards I then thought, I'm going to look at the free-to-play market because there are quite a couple of free-to-play games. A lot of you know, some of you know that I played that game Global Agenda last year, which I did enjoy quite a bit. The server ping and stuff ended up messing that up because when you're a great sniper like me, you need good ping. So I ended up moving on to other things. But
bigger, better things.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Cumberbatch. Okay. And so I ended up looking at other games on the free-to-play market. I got into League of Legends, and League of Legends has been quite fun. He's pro at League of Legends. But with me, I'm
not to blame of getting him into League. No.
I was just looking at cinematics and stuff. Sure. He happens to play it, but I then just got interested in it, and then I just started playing it. And I specifically like playing support roles in a lot of games, as some of you know. So I looked straight away. I was like, "What supports in this game?" I saw Thresh, and I was like, "Me gusta." And then afterwards, I looked at Soraka, and I thought, "Okay, healer. Okay, let's try this out." And I did, and lots of trolling.
Yeah,
especially in top. When I go top lane, I'm pretty much immortal. If I stay in top lane, I'm immortal.
How much do you reckon you're gonna get more trolling now that you actually said you play Soraka in the league?
And I'm in top.
And you're
top lane. Lane. So if between on a week.
Hold on. You're top lane, and you're a big black man.
Yes.
That plays Soraka.
Yes. And I play with the Celestial skin as well.
You actually spend money on skins?
I just got one skin. I didn't shell out, you know. I've seen there was a sale on for the skins, and it was sold for 60% less. And
fair enough.
And I didn't just want to have that little booby tube bangles thingy, the default thing of Soraka. I thought, put some clothes on this woman. This woman needs some clothes. She looked cold. That's why she's blue.
What?
You know, a woman's so cold with less clothing that she became blue. So
I'm blue.
Well, once I got the Celestian skin, she's a little bit less blue, which means she's less cold because she has clothes on.
Oh god.
And the Celestian thing looks like a healer, you know, outfit. So I thought, yeah, nice. And I was playing a lot. I saw some videos and people like, outdated champion, blah blah blah. I played it. So much trolling. It's not outdated. They've kept it. They fixed it. Whatever was wrong with it before, they fixed it. If you don't like it, you're just not playing it right. I'm new. I did a tutorial, jumped into games, got to level 7,
and
joined games with people who are level 24 and other levels.
Yeah, you actually played with me as well, and I'm almost max level as well.
Didn't make a difference. I just played the exact. I don't play the same way every game. I play differently every game. I looked up the things to get.
We need to play again, don't we?
Yeah. I looked up the things to get early on in the game, the things to get midway, and the things to get, you know, especially like when it came to things like the boots and
strategy,
speed,
mostly. It's
or
just like
going for mana, or if someone is constantly at
move
you.
On from League. Let's not dabble into too much detail.
Segue from that, I went into other free-to-play things like a game such as Warframe, which a lot of you know early on. Had the battle deck system with cards that I throw down my cards and add stats. Well, they've gone through
activated my trap card.
They went through several iterations, which then led to this way of which the mods are not necessarily cards, but they're like a virtual card type system. But it's different. It's different. Anywho, they've gone through a transition where the content is much harder. It's less linear in a good way because if you're tired of fighting Corpus, you can just go Grineer, and you need specific weaponry for specific runs for specific races of people you're fighting against now. And the bosses got overhauled. The bosses are they live much longer. You could be level 30, go into a level 5 instance, and you're not gonna completely one-shot the boss. The boss,
so it's
mobs,
balancing issues that they fixed.
The mobs learn about you while you're in there, literally.
Really?
If you run around the place...
The intelligent AI, what's this?
Yeah, if you run around the place and you kill people and don't let them radio or touch a beacon to tell everyone else you're there, you can pretty much get through the run unscathed. Or with less problems from less high-level commander-level infantry. But if they detect you, which most of the time, I go in... People run ahead and go, and then slap a grenade thing or corpus over the head, but then they don't kill it. They just continue running ahead, and the thing goes, "I'm telling on you," and it just goes and goes, and then you hear a voice which is from DE's Rebecca. Which, if you're seeing this, hi Rebecca. But Rebecca, who's the community, the person who talks. Is the bridge of the community and the game. She also voice acts for the game, so you hear Rebecca cool. as the onboard AI for
I know where you
characters.
are. I will find
so she does, no, but she instead of saying "I will find you," she says stuff like "You've been found," or "They discovered you here," or "They know you're here now. Prepare yourself." Or when we're unlocking doors or hacking security thingies and stuff, she have voices in the background, and also throughout when you're inside, you get advice from her sometimes, which is pretty cool. She's done a lot of voice acting because I've been through a lot of runs and I have voices everywhere. Anyway, main point. I bought a founder's package in there. Against this guy's recommendations, I went onto the forums and I put down why I would get it, but I will get just the $17.99 one, or I will get the £65 one. And I thought, okay, I need to make a choice. It's only like 5 hours till the deadline, so I put on the forum, blah, 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 and I thought, I don't know what the forums... after I made the post, I thought, I don't know what the forums are like. I have not been on the forums. This might be toxic like the League of Legends forums. But when I came back, like literally an hour later, people responded. It said like, you have 25 responses. You have 480 views on your... I thought, oh, okay, all right. And then I grabbed the Powerade and then I just sat down and I put cushions on my back and I sat down by the computer and I went, my body is ready.
To take in all the hatred.
And then I clicked it and I clicked in. And when I clicked in, the first comments were all people like... no, the first comment was actually the moderator, the forum moderator, who said, no, dude, buy Doritos. Like, it was something like that. Like, buy Doritos. Buy 100 pounds worth of Doritos. What? And then the guy below him was like, well, actually, I'd recommend blah, blah, blah. And then so people were arguing about whether I should buy Doritos or buy Mountain Dew or...
Trolling.
But then lower at the bottom of the page were constructive thingies about...
okay.
But that was funny. I gotta give props. I like that. But anyway, I also like the participation with community moderators. But anyway, as it was going down, a lot of people gave a lot of useful information, and a lot of people gave for and against, like the design council thing of being able to make choices that affect the game and stuff. They said, realistically, you're voting with a bunch of people who, a percentage of which are like, give me loot, and then there's like a small percentage going, yes, indeed, I would prefer the blah, 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 because 10% of 12, blah, 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 blah. Well, not necessarily. No, not necessarily.
Yes,
no, I mean, people who are hardcore.
You just used your society.
No, people who are hardcore. No, I mean, they're like sipping like Tino tea while going...
Gotta raise the pinky.
No, because the ones raising the pinky are like...
Raise now pinky. Now pinky needs to be raised, okay?
But anywho, the point is that I got very good responses. Then in the end I decided to make my decisions. I got a £65 pack. But here's the thing. I got like all the stuff I needed. I got the Nova Warframe. I've got the Necros. The Necros is incredible.
So you basically spend for a game the same amount I spend like for a game.
Yeah, but I did it once though.
Yeah, so
you did it multiple times. For multiple games. I did it once in like 3 years. And I only did it when I was guaranteed to get 150 2 days later.
That cherry, you pop that cherry, yeah, you did. That's all I have to say. Thank yous.
Okay. But yes, in effect, yes, I have popped that cherry. And so I went into Fourier, I got I found out that I'm going to be getting a t-shirt, a Warframe t-shirt, and some bandana or a band or something to do Warframe. If it's a bandana, I will wear that. I'll do it Man on Fire style.
Really?
I'll wear it with the glasses and the bandana.
Oh my!
Yes.
It's gonna be a treat coming into.
And I'll be like, piece by piece, I'll play this game piece by piece.
It's gonna be a treat walking into our class and seeing you film with that on.
If it's a sports band thing, I'll literally just wear. I just literally come into class, take it off, but I'll wear it on the way. And I'll be like, "Hi, I'm a tool. Hey, how are you doing? Is your head cold? Do you need something to do with Warframe by any chance?"
Warframe. Just like blatantly marking the game while you're at it. Just like, just like, I have a splash of sweat on my forehead. Not anymore, thanks to.
Well, no, because it soaks in all the sweat, and if it's white, then it's just going to become a brown rag because of all the sweat buildup. You know how the morning train journeys are.
That's only if the bandana's white.
Yeah. But the most likely it is because of a lot of manufacturing thingies. And, well, if it's
usually black or white, it's the standard t-shirt regulations and stuff. They're the most cheapest to come by, which makes it a lot more racist if I actually think about it. Anyway,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Anywho,
so what else you been playing?
So I started the Warframe thing with the Founders Pack only like 2 days ago. So I jumped into Warframe and then I played the Necros, and dude, being able to, if you find a boss or a commander level creature and you kill it, and then you look at the normal mobs and go, I'll let my mates kill you, and then focus only on the most powerful creatures, and then you use the shadow dance or shadow of darkness ability, you raise back to life all of those high ranking creatures you just killed. 10 of them, at least 10, and they fight for you for between 30 to 60 seconds. But if you get mods, you can make them fight for you for 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. And that's an army of 10. No, this is in a game where you have up to 50 to 60 creatures on one map in one location shooting at you simultaneously. If you increase your numbers from a party of 4 to a party of 14, with that move.
Yeah, but do they take damage though, or are they immune?
They're affected by mods. So if you do it modless, they might take a bit of damage. But here's the thing: they also have the AI.
That's highly overpowered.
But here's the thing: they have the AI. They have the AI of the creatures that you copied when you killed them. So
do they attack you instead?
No, they don't. And they don't attack your teammates either. And if you copy them, if you copy Grenier, they get their guns. They get all the guns out of when you kill them, and they take cover. They take cover. They talk to each other. They even go.
I'm not gonna lie, but that sounds game-breakingly overpowered.
And they strategize even. So if you go to a node point you have to defend and sit right on the point on the edge and then do the ability, 2 of them will stay and defend the point. 3 will branch out, and then the others will go in a pincer-like formation and start shooting and sniping. And they have great AI. They talk to each other and everything. Sometimes you hear them talking their own language. Now, I would say if you don't even play Warframe, just look up some videos of people doing that ability and hear the language they talk. The lore is very enriching for learning the languages. It's really cool. Anyway, I've been playing that for the past 2 days. Necros is badass. I play support types. Necros basically has abilities to get more loot out of corpses, bring corpses back up, and punch people in the soul. Like, literally, you can't miss. That move can't miss. You aim at them, the reticule gets on them, and you punch their soul. And if you mod that ability, it splits out into other people's souls.
That sounds like...
It punches a soul out of their body, which, even if it doesn't kill them, it sends them flying ragdoll style.
Hold on a second, that's blatantly ripped off of somewhere. Where did I hear "I'll punch your soul" before? I don't...
No, it's not done like that, though.
I know, but that reminded me of it.
Because it looks like a field of air moving in a circular format down a tunnel. Okay. And also, it's affected by your scope as well. So if you use your quick scope to scope out and aim at someone and then do it, it will travel further and be more precise and go through walls and people and stuff.
Fair enough.
Anywho, had fun with that, and I played with Nova on my team, and when Nova does the nanospore thingy that makes every enemy an explosive, a walking explosive basically, then I do Soul Punch, it splits my Soul Punch into 4, then it splits again and again, and basically you have an entire map of napalm every 50 seconds, and it's just beautiful.
So is that all you played?
Well, for 2 days, I went on some journey. It was like I was like Sword Art Online in Warframe.
But
because
is that all you played?
I was wandering clanless, wandering around with my 2 blades and my giant thing, and just. And then I met some people, and after my forum post, people responded saying, "Hello, good sir, I would like to team with you." And I was like, "Okay, good." And then I teamed up with high-level people, and then they took me through thingies, and I was like,
"Is that all you played?" Yes or no? Is that all you played?
No. I played a match of League of Legends. And I went Soraka, and when I went Soraka,
no, but you already passed League.
No, but I know. But every time I killed someone, I just went. I put a hashtag. I didn't put anything. I just put a hashtag right on chat. And whenever I put a hashtag, and I put it in all so the enemy could see it as well. And every time I put a hashtag, someone from the enemy who saw their friend die would post a humiliating thing about their friend with a hashtag, or hashtag killed by Soraka, hashtag killed by support, hashtag killed by healer when you're tank, hashtag killed, and then people on my team would go hashtag jungler killed by healer, hashtag jungler killed by. I was like, I just put the hashtag there, and when I put it there one more time after I killed someone for the 4th time, someone went, and he did it again, and both sides, and then the guy on the other team in the all chat went, okay, I'll give you one for that. Okay, I'll give you one. And at the end of the match, I got honoured by everyone on the opposite team, even the guy I killed. Perfect. And in the chat, they went, dude. They went, dude, you are just, dude. And I went, you're welcome.
Okay. Filter it out, man. Okay. Filter it out.
All right. It's just I just got back into gaming. I got
I know, but this has been. I know we said it's a conversational podcast, but not a fucking 4-hour podcast.
Like what Ray Winston would say, it was beautiful, and I was a bit of a monster. So
let's just get past what we're playing, what we're watching, and
now when it comes to what I'm watching.
Well, hold on. I didn't say my bit. You're jumping all over the place today. What's wrong with you? It's like okay, we had a natural order to things. Let's just fuck it up all of a sudden.
No.
Yeah.
No, but you said let's move on to watching, so I went.
No,
okay.
I said let's cover first of all what we're playing, what we're watching. Then we can move on to
okay, guys, we're going through the play to the looky-loo, and then we'll see. Gosh golly gee whiz, what will we think of next? Meanwhile on GMG...
the most retarded abstract podcast we've ever did together. It's been such a long, seamless time that I think we forgot how to do this.
But we're doing it well.
No, we're not.
We're doing it well.
No, this is so bad.
No, this is the marmalade that will go on the anchovies of success.
Marmalade doesn't go on anchovies, Dave.
Exactly. What? They don't go together, but sooner or later they're going to find each other.
No.
Marmalade and anchovies. Think about it.
Yeah, anyway. Moving on. What have I played since last time? Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Not everything. I wish. I wish I could play
everything.
All the immense backlog of games that we have.
You just showed me your library when I came over. He showed me his library.
My digital library.
Yeah,
that's my physical library in the corner, which you still haven't fully completely see.
But he has everything.
Okay. What have I played? Okay. Big ones. GTA, finished Diablo, didn't finish GTA, stuck somewhere.
Tell them of your experience.
Of what, in GTA?
Yes.
Yeah, running over hookers, always amazing. Taking my money back with interest, and their interest is their life.
Okay.
Yes. Anyway, yeah.
Children are definitely not watching this segment.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. Remember, kids, running over hookers is a bad thing. It can be unhealthy for your tires.
Unhealthy for your... I'm pretty sure tires...
And for your moral conscience.
Anyway, so yeah, GTA, I finished Diablo III. I got it on the PS triples. It's actually quite good.
Yes.
The game, I don't know how they did it, but Blizzard did a fantastic job of integrating the game to the actual controller format. Everybody, even I had my doubts. I gotta admit, everybody had a little bit of doubt when it came down to switching from a keyboard to the actual controller, but everything fits so seamlessly, and it's like a transition that is just perfect at the essence of it. But yeah, I blasted literally like my way through that game in like probably 2 days. I finished it all back to back, just like 2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
So he's a 48-hour guy.
Yeah, it's just like no, not really, because not a full 2 days. It was, we went to school, I came back, I was tired, it was 6 o'clock, but I was like, let's just play for a couple of hours.
The remainder of his life, of the last 48 hours of which he played the game.
Yeah, well anyway.
So, yes.
Yeah, it's a fantastic experience. I guarantee, like, if you're into Diablo on the PC, or you want a good RPG and you have a PlayStation, definitely give it a go. It's Diablo. You can't go wrong with it, especially if you played the previous ones. The story is highly entertaining, I would say. It merges some old stuff. It definitely helps if you know more about the lore, but that's for a different time. I don't want to senselessly dabble into every single game that I've played.
Summary: woman, visions, things, body, possession, fight, die.
You just spoiled the whole entire game in less than one full sentence. How could you?
Summary.
How could you?
Summary. It wasn't a full summary, but
yeah, it was. Anyway,
I haven't even played the game and I summarized it. Bam.
Yeah, that's because I told you all about it.
No, I watched the cinematic you showed me.
Yeah, and then then you asked questions and I answered.
And what's that?
Exactly.
I like that.
What else have I played? I finished Tomb Raider. Fantastic game. Fantastic game.
Out of 10?
I would say a 9.4.
Cool.
Yeah, I would say a 9.4. I still haven't written the review for it. I'm very
Tell them when the review will be.
Probably never now, but
probably never.
Yeah, probably never now.
Even a summary.
I'll probably do a summary.
Like The Last of Us when I saw it.
Whoa, The Last of Us was a proper review. Come on, it's just like, give me a little bit of credit.
Yeah, like
I dabbled in everything on that one, but yeah. Tomb Raider, what else? Last of Us. I finished The Last of Us. No, I didn't finish it. I went on my second...
The theme tune. I just couldn't resist. It's obligatory.
Yeah, I've started my second playthrough so I can get all the collectibles and whatnots. There are really a lot of stuff, man. Way too many collectibles.
How much?
A lot. There are a lot. There are comic books, Firefly pendants, there are optional conversations, there are shiv doors that you need to shiv.
Shiv the door?
Yeah,
to open them?
Yeah, to open the door. You need to make a shiv.
Everything's shankable in this game. Like, so you can't even just hack the door or like do the thing. You have to stab the door.
Well, it's a post-apocalyptic theme.
Yeah,
like,
so stab doors.
Stab doors. Stab doors to get inside of it. Because prison is never enough.
Indeed.
Anyway, there are a lot of stuff, so I've started that. I probably won't finish it again up until Christmas, because PS4 and whatnot.
I mean, he finishes it. He may or may not have a video, but if he does have a video, Merry Christmas in advance.
Yeah. No, actually, here's the funny thing. The PS4 release date is on a Friday. And it's a 12 p.m. release date.
Okay.
I'm going to go to my local store and have to drag that piece of hardware over here. And I was thinking of doing an unboxing video.
Okay.
For once. And only once.
He'll be unboxing the future.
Yes. The future of PlayStation. Yes. Highly entertaining. What else? What else is there? I'm just looking around, slightly sure. Little bit of Borderlands here and there. Try to finish up some more DLC stuff. Besides that, this has been occupying the rest of my time. That bad boy right
Arkham
there.
Origins.
Yeah, and of course I had to, because I couldn't resist. I had to go all the way in, and I bought the actual American Collector's Edition, which had to be shipped all the way here, and I had to pay double fees for everything to get this amazing statue.
Batman, Arkham Origins, Nightfall Pack.
Oh my god.
Your enemies will define you.
Yeah, that's...
Black Masked Assassins.
Oh my
Prowl
god.
the streets of Gotham City. Expand your arsenal. A world of firsts. It actually says that. A world of firsts.
I haven't read the
Experience
back,
Batman's
really.
first encounters with some of his greatest allies and enemies. Take on your friends in an all-new multiplayer mode.
Oh
Play as
my
Batman,
God.
Robin, or an elite member of the Joker or Bane's gang. This is better.
Come on, give it here. Give it. Give.
It even says it says broadband required. HD.
Give it.
I was reading.
Yeah, enough reading for once.
I like to read the thingies of I like to read the storylines and stuff of game thingies. I'm more about story.
But that's why you never play them. Apparently.
No.
Yeah, you never do.
I can't afford them.
Yeah.
So damn expensive.
You just told everybody on a live video podcast that you paid 65 quid for.
Yeah, that was once and
For
3 years.
us.
In 3 years. In 3 years.
You could have spent it on one time. Yeah,
One time.
you could have spent it on.
I have no PS3.
All I'm gonna say, you could have spent it on a good game, and this also came out on the PC.
Yes, it did.
So-
And it's on Steam for discounted price.
Exactly.
$34.99, I think.
Exactly.
And
You could have saved yourself a lot of money, man.
no, because I have 150 now.
Anyway, all right.
But that's
so
going on Pokemon. But that's another story in time.
that's another story.
That's another story.
That's another story for another time. So now that we're done, you want to take a quick intermission?
I'd like to take a quick intermission to tell you guys how exactly I got my beard to look this way.
That's
We
not
are
that bad.
back from the intermission,
Yes.
and my hands are up like this because I have just casted a spell that is not embroiled in mystery.
All right, so we've arrived to the what we're watching section. So what have you watched recently?
No, you go first this time.
Oh, okay. I'll go first this time. What have I watched? I've watched an interesting documentary about Stanley Kubrick. It's called Room 237.
Okay.
It's a
What's it about without any spoilers?
It's some wild conspiracy theory of how Stanley Kubrick left subliminal messaging in some of his movies. Movies included like Full Metal Jacket, The Shining, that people take out of context, and they present this higher, grander scheme of what the actual deeper meaning is. It's quite interesting. Some of these theories are highly interesting, and you know me, I like documentaries, and yeah, it was quite cool. Quite cool. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely go watch it if you're into that sort of stuff.
And what's your favorite? What's the TV series you've been watching recently?
TV series recently.
Because we all know we're just waiting for when Game of Thrones comes back. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Let's just be real. Game of Thrones isn't out right now. It's gonna come back, but till then we have to fill that gap with some stuff, and everyone knows it. So everyone's trying to get our attention. We've got multiple different things. So what got your attention?
Well, to be honest, I've started rewatching Arrow.
Nice.
Yes, I've started rewatching Arrow because
no spoilers, but the French guy who got off
bro,
the thing, and he just turns around and it's like, if you didn't turn to the left, if you just did, and he's like, bam,
bam,
and he got his money, and then he just turned up, bam.
I've started rewatching Arrow because season 2 is is nearly around the corner. I'm pretty sure it might have actually started. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, I'm not gonna watch it until it finishes.
Yeah, I've only seen about only 6 episodes, but I was blown away. I need time to see more.
It's amazing.
How many episodes have you seen?
18. 18 out of the 23.
Okay. Without any spoilers, do you think there have been complaints about how the other characters around the main character have been shelled out because the other characters have been said to be acting like here, and the main character said to be on a different, like he's in different series, like because he's like serious and with PTSD and all the realistic stuff, and everyone is like, just get over it. I have my problems and blah 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 and domestic stuff, and he's like dealing with some serious stuff, and everyone else is kind of just man. Apart from the
the show is definitely centered around him.
Yes.
So,
but I mean, there are some minor support characters that aren't laced in that don't have accountability and reality checked into their psyche of their characters when he clearly does, and he has like the effects of when he was on the island.
I can see some instances, you know, where that can be a little bit more fleshed out.
Yeah.
But overall, it's a pretty good show. I don't really have some sort of complaint, and you know me, no matter what kind of thing it is, even Superman, Batman, Nolan stuff, I might not think of them as canon, but you know, I dabble and I enjoy them for what they really are, and I'm doing the same thing with this, because I've constantly said we should be glad that we're getting so much love and getting, you know, stuff transferred from actual comic books to
and as a DC
shows.
fan, you have to give Marvel their credit, because Marvel got the populations of multiple countries to go, take my money!
Okay, this is the difference, alright? You classified me as a DC
No,
fan.
I didn't, but you highly emphasized over the years.
Yes, that I like DC a little bit more because of
references wise, culturally, in terms of gaming preferences.
Hey, I have some Marvel comic books right there.
But then you combine all of the factors and even the things you talk about the most and the things that you inch towards the most, and when you said like which is better and blah 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 blah, and so both are good for two different reasons. Like Marvel is like, you know, you're detached and you're fighting villains, and there's a thing about fighting people of power, blah blah blah. But then DC is like people are the problem. DC, you know, this is like in DC the government is more scary than Mr. Galactic guy over there.
DC is a little bit more focused on dark stories, which most of the time self-center around people, which are more.
You want to know who doesn't like who. Like, if someone doesn't like someone in DC, you're like, something's going on.
Not really about that, but even.
I mean, the relationships are more close to reality than.
No, even Marvel has that. I'm not gonna lie. Like Captain America alone, just like Captain America alone.
But the sense of humor thing in deep, dire situations thing is so unrealistic, but it's funny. But it's so unrealistic.
It's so funny.
Like when the world is ending and Spider-Man has something to say, and I'm like,
Look,
Loki would love this guy. Why doesn't he love this guy? Because he always.
No, the funny thing is, like, some sort of character tropes you find on both sides.
Yeah.
You know, you have the Joker complex in heroes, such as Spider-Man, right? You have it on DC with the Flash.
Yeah.
So I love.
No, but the Flash gets really, really serious.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man only gets really serious when his life is sucking badly. Like, or when he's resentful.
Bro, have you read the new DC 52 Flash?
No.
It's bleak, man. It's bleak.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty bleak. His life is a little bit bleak.
No, but I'm saying with Spider-Man, he either only gets that way if something personal to him is affected, or if he gets resentful of the lack of respect he's getting from other heroes. It's not like a thing, like, but he'll always have something humorous to say, in no matter how dire the situation is. Like when it seems like everyone's going to be killed, when it seems like someone did get killed, he will always have something funny to say. Like,
true. That's highly true.
Yeah, even if he's not trying to make...
But comic relief can come in many different forms and sizes. Like Aquaman, for example.
No, but
I didn't actually expect the new Aquaman to have like that much humor in it. I didn't expect it, and it kind of like went like as a subtle trauma to.
Well, you just threw out Aquaman, so now I have to bring out Namor. Which in a fight, which would win? Just
wow.
Aquaman, Namor. I mean, from what I've seen...
Can we call it a draw?
Well,
I would like to see a draw. An epic draw.
From what I've seen of comics, Injustice the Game cinematics, and a bunch of stuff, Aquaman seems more at Wonder Woman's level. At Wonder Woman's level in terms of physical and thingy. As at Wonder Woman's level, and Namor, from what I've seen, is flipping... Namor, from what I've seen, is punching Iron Man and slapping the Hulk and beating up the Fantastic Four and flying, Pegasus legs, flying, and Aquaman is like, he talks to fish too. They both talk to fish. But Aquaman is like...
What?
No, but Aquaman... Like, when you think of Aquaman, you don't think of talk to fish, they'll do something badass. But when you think of Namor, you think there's something coming out of the water that has been away for like 50 million years that no one knew about, and it's being told by a person with a mouth, a human mouth, to go do stuff to a city but not kill people, and that thing is unkillable, and he has control over that thing, and it's like, and there are more of those? And he did that, and then he goes and says things like, with Aquaman, you feel like he'll have an army. The army will come to the surface. The army will do things to people if things get out of turn with the environment, etc. Or with Aquaman burning the refineries and stuff like that. Like they made clear in Man of Steel that was Aquaman's business doing that. They made it.
What?
They left a couple of Easter eggs there. But anyway, point is that when it comes to Aquaman, Namor. With Aquaman, you feel like a more reality-based thing of he is a king of a militarized underwater kingdom who could rise up and blah, 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 etc. With Namor, you get a sense of, water magician, water kung fu master, water-based genetic scientist, water-based mutant, and demigod with the stuff that he can do and the mythological items he has. And all those things wrapped together. So I think in a fight between both of them, I think it would only come to a draw, but I think Namor would beat him in a one-on-one. Namor would kill him instantly. But in Kingdom versus Kingdom, I think Aquaman might win because he is used to the realities of the physical combat of soldiers. And if you have one mass against one mass, and one mass is completely militarized, and in a way, with Namor's sense is more of the most powerful of the lot, defending the weakest oceanic creatures. But with Aquaman, it's more of get everyone tooled up, get everyone suited up.
Actually, this is a great idea. Screw Attack needs to get on this shit. Like, Screw Attack, if you're watching this, I want to see an Aquaman versus Namor fight. This would be awesome.
But they don't include outside help, so the armies would be excluded. So Namor would win because Namor would win.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Namor has more than five mythological items.
So does Aquaman.
No, but they said no outside help. But he's carrying things that create outside help because of the lore surrounding what he carries. And then if you count the things that he has on him in general, I mean, he punched Iron Man and it didn't hurt his hand. He slapped the Hulk, didn't hurt his hand.
Aquaman has a shield of water surrounding him.
Can Aquaman fly?
No, that's the only high point. Like,
can Aquaman fly? Can Aquaman swim without moving his arms or legs?
He swims faster than Superman underwater.
I know, but I said without moving his arms or legs, because Namor can do that. Because Namor has Pegasus feet. He literally just
Pegasus.
Yeah. He literally just holds his arm. If he wanted to, he could literally just stay still. And
I actually want to legitimately know this question. Like, you've asked a very valid question, and I can't really. I said I want to say it's a draw,
No, because Aquaman is physical and in reality, but Namor is like a demigod who says things like, "I could myself bring a tidal wave down on the whole of America if I got pissed." But you can't imagine Aquaman doing that.
Aquaman did that in the Flash.
No, but when you see Aquaman do it, it's still more of a.
Well, Aquaman actually didn't do it because he can't. He can't bend water.
He can't bend water, but it's more of a brute forcing of enabling and enacting instruments and things that do things. With him, with Aquaman, you think, all right, I'm going to collapse America, or I'm going to collapse England. Time to go to my water machine that it was designed a millennia ago.
No, it's not a water machine.
No,
he just summoned the Kraken.
I know, I'm just saying an example. I'm going to go activate something to go do something for me.
Or just use the power of his trident.
Yeah, but with Namor, it's like, I could do that myself, but I could also do it times a million with the stuff that I have here.
Fair point.
Because he's done stuff himself on his own.
All right. Yeah. All right, calm down.
And Aquaman has a big thing about neutrality.
What else have I been watching?
One last thing. Aquaman has a big thing about neutrality and thingy, more so than Namor. Namor goes on flipping secret-ass missions in multiple surface world countries, doing stuff.
You really need to read
Aquaman
more.
You
really need to read Aquaman more.
I'll read up Aquaman stuff. From my current info is based, I told you, off of the Injustice cinematics. My current stuff. I'm going by my past readings of the original Aquaman and past readings of Namor, with a few current things of Namor, with the current stuff of Injustice. So that's why I said I was basing my stuff. That's what I said in the beginning. But anyway, on to the next thing.
Alright, been watching a lot of American Dad. That's what. Yes.
Salute to the American race. Dun, 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 dun. That show is like the Colbert of Family Guy, in a way, because.
Yeah, but it's more funny.
No, but it's
more funny because it's highly intelligent.
Because it supports right-wing ideology, extreme right-wing ideology, but it supports it in a way that's least attractive to people who are right-wing, which then at the same time allows right-wing people to watch it. Left-wing people to
and I finally finished Breaking Bad.
The crowd goes wild, children wave multicolored flags, and mothers and fathers rejoice.
That show, it's... I can't... Like, my vocabulary as it stands cannot pay high praise enough for that show in itself, and I do apologize of that. That show literally will... I guarantee you, that show will still survive in 10 years' time, and it will, when people are still going to revisit it, it's gonna... It achieved, like, a high peak point of entertainment as it was stand-alone. Like, for a drama series to be that popular... Wasn't realistic. Wow.
Wasn't realistic, though. Because the ending wasn't realistic, though. Because in real life, the bad guys do get their way. In real life. They do. They get their way. Like, occasionally
Have you watched the show?
Yeah, I have.
Till the bitter end?
That's why I'm saying it's not... They had to do it. I know they had to do it because...
Till the bitter end.
Because in thingy, you can't... Because in media, there's a rule.
No, you need to watch the show Till the bitter end.
I watched the last episode. I watched the last episode. I haven't seen the last episode yet. But I'm saying, from what I have seen thus far... that there are a lot of things that are scoped into reality, but then when it comes to like the direction of certain characters, I notice a lot, and some of you may notice too, that when a character goes through transitions of being the innocent good guy and then goes and gets corrupted, and if your character that you assume is to be the hero, but is the main character that you support, no longer becomes the hero and becomes the bad guy, or the guy who is touted as the bad guy by a set of checklists, then the main character you like, who is bad, who you support being bad, is more likely to not have a good ending.
No, but okay, this is the funny point. You looked at Breaking Bad like that, but I'm looking at Breaking Bad as a show that follows a specific timeline, but it doesn't follow it from one person's perspective only, so you don't have only one main character.
But what I'm saying is that if we're going to simplify it, it's a journey of a weak-minded individual who becomes a supervillain.
No, it's not.
That's
the problem, because it's not.
But you thoroughly enjoy the journey in which you look at him with concern until he's able to defend himself.
That's
and
the problem, because
you
think he's weak-minded.
No, I'm talking about the first 2 episodes.
Yes.
He was so passive. He was so
No.
Remember the first 2 episodes?
No, you're wrong.
Remember when in the first...
You're wrong! Exactly! In the first 2 episodes, you have so much character development that you really need to rewatch those 2 episodes and see how the build-up
I'm talking
begins.
about before it happened. I'm talking about before the build-up.
Before... No, the build-up starts from episode 2.
I know. That's why I'm saying the transition. I'm saying that in the first moments I'm talking about when he was before the things happened. I can't say because you're gonna go watch him. But when the thingies and the majiggies and but as they were saying like his life, etc. He was like he hated his life, and he kept saying he never does anything, and then his brother-in-law was like he never do anything about. You think of it and
as
even
that.
his son was
okay,
like,
hold on.
Yeah.
You think of it that way, but I thought about it as, you know, an individual being stuck in a society and plateaued on having a permanent job, doing something that he does enjoy but doesn't think is the place he should be at that point and age of time.
In the beginning, he clearly did not want to be there. Clearly.
Exactly, but did you find out why?
Yes.
Why?
But
say it. No, just say it. Just say it. See,
I've spoiled enough.
You didn't spoil anything, but whatever.
I spoiled 2 things during this podcast that you went, sorry, you gave the summary.
No, I said one thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was one thing.
Okay,
but yeah, Breaking Bad is always awesome, and it's a show that definitely I think I'll revisit like in 10 years' time, and I'll rewatch it again.
Breaking Badassery.
Yeah, it's good. It's more than good. It's highly entertaining, and sure, it has like a little bit of emotion, like a drag.
That will be a game.
Season 3 was a little bit of a drag, but season 4, my god,
there will be a game most likely. There's just
where you just cook meth, just like Cookie Clicker, Crystal Clicker, Crystal Clicker.
But maybe episodic, like you're kind of just following along, kind of thing, and participating.
Telltale, you need to get on this.
So like like having a fringe character that was in the background in the TV series.
Yeah,
but anyway, that's just an idea. Anywho.
And what else have I been watching?
What else have you been watching? That's not Game of Thrones.
I think that's pretty much it. Okay. I didn't have a lot of time for it.
So you haven't seen Legend of Korra?
No, I haven't seen Legend of Korra.
What?
Yeah, so I haven't even seen season 1 of Legend of Korra.
Alright, I'm going to say something that's not a spoiler, but that you'll go, whoa, and then it'll make you interested. The first Avatar is Loki. Literally, the first Avatar is Loki. There's no, like, literally... fully the first Avatar is
God
Loki.
of Mischief.
He's not a god. Remember, he doesn't start out that way, but through his journey he becomes one. But he is more than mischief. Okay. Dick to everyone. Dick to the living.
Actually, I've been interested in the series, in the Korra series mostly because it's it's Avatar.
I'm talking first Avatar from spirits that talk to people and everyone's
listen. I'm interested in the series, but it's just a matter of time when I have time.
Okay.
So spare time.
I'm going to say this now. You know Pokemon Origins?
Yes.
It's the equivalent of the separation of Pokemon Origins from the Ash Ketchum series that.
And I've watched Pokemon Origins. I completely forgot about that. Yes.
Okay, but I'm saying Pokemon Origins in comparison to Ash Ketchum series, Legend of Korra in comparison to the original Avatar, the books. The books are great. I like the series. Funny jokes, everything. Awesome, entertaining. Korra, serious, highly political, highly bloodthirsty, highly gory, incarcerations, death sentences, political coups, uprisings, civil wars, skyscrapers, revolvers, airplanes, napalm, and you see a lot of relatives.
You had that even in the first Avatar, or you wasn't.
No.
It wasn't
as. This is steampunk. In this one, they went full steampunk.
Now that just makes me not want to watch it.
No. It's not steampunk in that way. People aren't wearing goggles and satchels and Victorian dresses.
So
but,
it's not steampunk.
No, I mean the technology is steampunk. The technology is steampunk, but the people are still in that transition.
You mean
between...
it's steam technology, not steam?
No. When you see it, you'll know what I mean.
There is a difference between steampunk as a style and steam energy.
No, because you can have a feature that has steampunk themes in technology and has another theme or a trait in the physical thing of people.
Alright, I'll
you can have cyberpunk.
Okay, you've convinced me. I'll make some time and watch it.
But as I said, in terms of seriousness, it's like the Pokemon Origins separate from Ash Ketchum. Like once you go
Origins.
from
oh my god,
once you with Pokemon Origins, you start off. Start off, and it literally.
It just you know what? When I watched Pokemon Origins, I watched it all completely back to back, and I gotta say, man, it kicked me in my childhood balls.
I told him to go watch it. I told him.
Man.
I told him on the phone. I said what it was. Said how it is. I said go watch it. I asked him if he'd seen it. He said no. I watched the all episode back to back.
And you know, this is exactly on time for the hyper loop of me wanting to get the Pokemon game now, because it's been like enough time since I've actually played a Pokemon game, and it's just like I'm like, I really want to play Pokemon. Why do I want to do this? Especially now, you know, since I have like so many games backlogged, it's just like ridiculous. Why? But yeah,
speaking of why, you should get Y version.
No, I'm getting the X version.
Everyone wants to get X version.
Yeah.
I have to get X because of the AfroNinjaX Rare X bit.
No, liar. Liar. You can buy a Y.
No, I could buy Y later, but I've got to get X first because AfroNinjaX. Because AfroNinjaX.
No.
Every game I've played has had the theme of AfroNinjaX, from the name to the style of thingy to everything. So if I go AfroNinjaX picks Y, WTF? Like, that doesn't make no sense. I don't mind
do some rebel stuff, man. Do some rebel. You know.
That's why I am doing rebel stuff. X stuff.
No, that's not rebel. That's not rebel enough, man. That's not rebel enough. No.
There are a lot of people who have the name X in their names. It's rebel enough. Not gonna list them here in case in case GCHQ wants to hang me by my ankles.
What okay, so dabble me in what have you been watching?
Okay, let's start from the top. Human genetic mutation, experimentation. Medical anomalies of debilitating illnesses and diseases. Documentaries
I mean in terms of film.
No, yeah, in film, yeah. I've seen it in film, yeah. And then, like I saw the film about the woman, the film documentary about the woman who had the baby inside her body for 46 years. And then when they took it out, it was literally an encasing. It became an egg-like creature that actually shifted around her organs to not kill her.
Wow. And, what else?
And I saw... and they said it was harder than ivory as well. And then the other thing I saw was apart from Pokemon Origins, which as I told him, the description I told him, I said Giovanni is original Giovanni. He didn't come to pose or tell you about Team Rocket anthems with Jesse and James. He doesn't boss them around. They're not in it. He didn't come to play. He came to win, and he came to win.
He basically came to kick ass and take names.
Well, no, he doesn't even kick ass and take names. What he does is he kicks ass, and he doesn't bother to ask you what your name is, because he kicks your ass and he leaves without even needing your name. And you know, and he has that original sadistic Nidoqueen with him who carries Surf in the palm of her hand, which is, you know, that's right in itself, because. You condense Surf into one ball and in your hand, and then you put it down the throat of a fire type. Ugh, that's hardcore.
That's merciless.
Yeah, and
what else?
The other thing is, I've been looking at a lot of short films on YouTube of serious topics that combine serious topics with fictional characters, so that I can learn and create more things. And I've seen a lot of very interesting stuff. Like an example would be Corridor Digital stuff is very nice, and a lot of you know about Freddie Wong.
Freddie.
But I really need to check.
Freddie W.
Yeah, so I need to check into Corridor Digital, and I did, and I really thoroughly enjoy their stuff. The other thing is that specifically, I think the YouTube channel's name is Bat in the Sun, which is to do with all of the live action reenacted fan. It's like, imagine Screw Attack, but in real life. And then with special effects added, like you got to see Thor versus Superman in real life, with real full-bodied actors in the costumes doing the actual fighting, and the special effects are top-notch, are very top-notch. They're movie quality special effects. Seeing Nightwing fighting Gambit was incredible.
Wow! That's a fight I want to see.
Gambit speaking in Cajun French. With the eyeballs and everything, black with the purple in the middle, and have the full suit and throwing the cards, and Nightwing fighting him, and seeing Wolverine fighting Predator. He fought a Commander class Predator face to face, 1-on-1, no outside help. He could, with all of their senses intact and everything. And you saw everything from the hand cannon fighting, the self-destruct, everything, and you got to see things such as. You got to see Batman versus Deadpool was my favourite one.
Oh my god.
Batman versus Deadpool and Catwoman. That was my favourite one, especially because Batman, I'm not going to spoil it, but upon learning that Deadpool can't die, decides to no longer pull his punches anymore, and just tries really hard to kill him. Like he for some reason made Deadpool the one person he's okay with killing. I don't know for what reason, but he decided, I'm going to use everything in my power to kill him permanently. So Batman using firearms, using all kinds of means to kill everything. And Deadpool comes with everything. Cat references, 4chan references, the bang, 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 you know, everything, you know, and that Deadpool was amazing. They got the mask right with the thing that pops up in the back of the mask like that, and the eyes are perfectly done and stuff, and everything was done well. On top of that, when it comes to when you read the description of the YouTube videos, you see the process in which how they made it, and they've got descriptions and stuff as to who did what, etc. And you can go onto their things and learn from them. So it's like film school combined with an entertainment section of YouTube, combined with live action, combined with inspirational stuff, and they show you the making of it and some of the things.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What else?
Other things I've seen are. I've been watching a lot of technology-based short films that are about things like one of which is The Singularity by Ray Kurzweil, which is basically about machines getting to a point where they can no longer advance except for unless they advance inside the bodies of humans. And according to Ray Kurzweil, there'll be a point in which robots will become fully conscious like us in 2029. And it just has to be up to us to believe it. To believe it and not be like, no, I want to turn you off anyway. And so his effort is to get people to understand that their emotional attachments to certain hardware products and things like that are not necessarily subconsciously superficial or consumer based. That their attachments to certain things, like if you have an attachment to a games console, your attachment to a certain game or whatever, that attachment might be more than just from a consumer perspective, and might be from a point of more than just emotional gratification. And that he's saying that in the future, you like a game, the game can like you back, and you like a console, the console can like you back. You can have an awkward relationship with your console. You know? I mean relationship like a friendship. I don't mean relationship like that, but I mean like friendship relationship. I mean, you know, but that sort
I was about to say, because that would imply a lot of cleaning up after.
But that sort of relationship would probably be virtual based or something.
Oh, God.
That'd probably be the PlayStation 12. Or, you know.
Okay, what else?
Anyway, the other thing is that I've recently gotten into the idea of getting Netflix, so I'm budgeting.
right.
So I'm checking through my budget right now, and you'll know between today and tomorrow as to whether I'm going to get Netflix or not. And when I make that decision, I've got a list of things that I have to watch, and then I'll be watching them and going through them on the AfroNinjaX channel and on GMG when Graf asks me what I've seen, or when we do reviews and stuff, I can just rattle off like, I've seen blah blah, that shit was blah, that shit was blah, and that shit was blah.
Well, hopefully we can spin it off on different sections of reviews.
Also, more likely due to how the convenience of using, can I say what we're using?
No, we cannot.
Okay.
We're using a camera.
Due to the convenience of using a non-sentient based life form to film this,
a non-sentient
based life form
we're using a camera
to film this. We would it would be very convenient if it was harder for you to do GMGs thing, like we could do them midway, like on a Wednesday in college.
No, we can't.
During lunchtime?
No, we can't. Especially on a Wednesday, due to the fact.
On a weekday in college. Because then you could get more people included.
Actually, look.
More people included.
Okay, I wanted to discuss this off camera, but now you pushed me into a corner, so I'm just gonna flat out say it. GMG, Good Morning Gotham,
yes.
The actual this actual video podcast in itself will never change.
Yes.
Its format. We're not gonna film it anywhere else besides
that means you have to get to here.
The studio here, or our other studio, which is at yours.
Yes.
However,
yes. Could there be segment?
We are going to probably. I've dabbled and made a request and a script for an episode of an alternative podcast.
Here it comes!
Which is going to be filmed during our time at university. No. I'm not done. It will be called After Hours.
Yes.
Get it? Because we're probably going to do it after hours. In which we're going to dabble with our colleagues.
Yes.
From our studies and general people that we know from university. And
will there be like a minimum of like 3 or 3?
The minimum will be 5.
5? Okay, there's a 3.
No more, no less. No more, no less.
Okay.
If we do not have 5 people to start off the show, the show will probably not be recorded.
Okay.
That is one of the problems that I've issued in the request that I made. Now, the problem that we are facing, we're probably going to have to find a location, a room in which we can do this for about 2 to 3 hours on a weekly basis.
Oh, I can do that. That's it. I can do
well, yeah, but it also has to be...
I know people who know that empty rooms.
It also have to be... look, we can't move location, however. We can't move from one room to the other, so we need to stay in one single location. So there you go. You have it. I wasn't planning on saying it out loud now,
because it'll be a minimum of 5 people. That means there's 3 in 5, which means when you carry over the 2 and leave the 2 out, then there's 3, which means that Half-Life 3 is confirmed. You've heard it here first.
No.
Half-Life 3 is confirmed.
No.
3 goes in 5. Take the 2, get the 3. Half-Life confirmed. Easter egg created. I just outed it. Good luck.
Mind freak. Yeah, so on that topic, we're probably going to take a pretty short intermission because it's getting really dark outside, and we're going to turn the light on.
Yeah, he bought so many light bulbs that are hanging above us right now.
Yeah, I physically purchased something. Oh my god. Yes.
PewDiePie did that. You can't do that.
Of course I can't. I can't twerk like him either.
They'll say.
There we have it.
They'll say.
Yeah.
They'll say, you used a chair. PewDiePie did that. You're talking to the camera. He did that too.
Yeah, and I'm sitting on a couch. Guess who else did it? SourceFed did it first. Oh my god.
You can't do that. They did that before you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
we love you. Don't kill us, please. Thank you.
What he said. It's quite fun. It's quite funny that we get back into the groove of our normal stuff, like right at the very end of the bloody video as well. It's been a long time. We need to catch up.
Long time. With the intro to Enterprise. The intro to Enterprise. It's been a long time. I think that's the best intro for any Star Trek thing ever made, in a sacrilegious way I'm saying, because it's such a mismatch.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Mismatch song for a sci-fi.
You know what I'm gonna say?
I've ever seen in my whole life.
You know what I'm gonna say? The only thing I'm gonna say is the Smallville intro.
No.
Yes.
No, because
worst intro
because
known
at least
to
that
man.
one makes sense because it's saying somebody save me. But it's been a long time. Because the Enterprise one is like, now let's get undressed. It's been a long time, kind of country song, and the other one is like somebody save me.
You know what? You know what I really want. I really want. Tell me what? No, not that.
I thought the Spice Girls. I want really want.
No, I didn't mean it that way. I actually wanted to hear Kid Rock make an intro or an outro for a fucking TV series. I want to see that happen. I want to see that happen, and trust me, it will be brilliant. It will be magnificent. And if there is one, please link it on the comments down below. I really need to know this.
There probably is one.
Probably.
He's done a lot of stuff.
He's done a lot of stuff.
He everywhere.
He everywhere. He like cancer. He spreads.
No, he's not like cancer, but he's
like the
he's
cancerous.
upside down. He's side to side. He's on the ceilings. He's on the walls. He's everywhere. Everywhere.
To the window. We're back. I think we're back. Stop playing
The high resolution screen light has burned my fingers. Apple, you have forsaken me.
Just like your girlfriend.
No. Okay. You know she's watching this.
Is she?
Yes.
Sophie. I kid you not.
I kid you not means you're not kidding.
That's so fun. I'm sorry, but then again, I'm not. I'm really not.
That reminds me of speaking of which, shout out to Watsky, George Watsky, I think is it George Watsky?
You mean the rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I want to get that right because I haven't seen his stuff in quite a bit. But that sorry not sorry thing reminded me of I think the song called Ugly Faces or that song when he goes sorry.
Oh
sorry.
yeah. I know which song. I know. Yeah.
It's like sorry not sorry, and then he falls in the pool and goes not sorry. That was so awesome.
All right. Everybody who we've met during MCM Expo, thank you very much for hanging out with us. We're sorry if some of the footage that he filmed, because I took the days off for the first time in 8 years. I took the weekend off and I enjoyed myself while talking to you beautiful creatures, and it was amazing, it was fabulous, and next year I'm making you do it. I don't care, you need a break, man.
I don't take breaks.
Yeah, you do.
I only get temporarily paralyzed, that's the 4 stars break, but I still work. Technology! Even like the other day, my one eye was not working and one arm was gone, and I still found a way to play Warframe and get some editing done, some rough cuts done. So yeah,
thank you very much.
I macroed the crap out of my mouse, seriously. It's like got like 16 functions now.
You fucking nerd.
16 functions.
Actually, you know what? I'm taking the piss out of you, but I've got Death of the Family like on my shelf
in NRFB.
Yeah, it's it's still wrapped. It's completely wrapped. I've only got it like for a week now, and it's been standing there, and I've been dying to read it, but the time.
Well, this is the part where with assumptions and stereotypes put into the forefront that you're supposed to oink and hock up your phlegm and go
Hong Kong.
No, you're supposed to go death and family. Special edition.
No, it's a trade paper.
It's kind of like Beavis and Butthead in a way, but that makes it anyway.
That's not Wolverine.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
Alright, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This concludes our live video podcast for the 2nd of November. Yeah, it's almost the 5th, man. We should have like some sort of anniversary stuff.
This has been a very intimate experience for all of us involved.
Yeah, and I hope you appreciate, the change of scenery. This is like our second studio, which I think this is the first time we've showed it like live on camera. Yeah. Stay in tune for more. I can't even English anymore. This is how bad.
You can't even English.
I can't.
You cannot English. Wait. Hold this record and hold this. I'm gonna do like. Wait, hold this record. Hold.
What are you doing?
Hold.
Oh my god. He's grabbing an axe! My god!
Hold. Hold. Okay.
What are you doing?
Hold. I'm down. Hold. Now.
Oh my god, you're
yes.
vlogging now.
Yes.
Really,
we're vlogging now, and we're gonna include you guys in the blog. Yes.
Please excuse the general mess that you saw. That's the corner that we generally don't want to show on camera because it has clothes and stuff and side stuff.
Indeed. We're vlogging real time, people.
Oh my god, you did it again. Can you stop it?
Okay, alright.
They don't need to see the premises of my whole bloody room now, do they?
They're gonna see this like now, when it's up, you'll know now because it's like time travel.
What if I had some used condoms in the corner?
Then work it out, baby.
Can you edit that out?
Work it out. No, the stuff it is. Because I have a new rule now where I'm not editing out like swear words or editing out explicit thingies. I decided that teenagers and young people have parents. I just decided that. I just came to that conclusion. So
just have an 18 plus.
So yeah, guys.
You were awesome. Stay tuned in for more, and definitely keep an eye out on the channel. A lot of stuff is going to be changed on the GMG channel. Oh, by the way, the Grafrimago channel is going to be out. It's going to go out the window. I'm deleting it. I'm deciding to put all my hopes and dreams and aspirations in GMG, and hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. Please follow him and follow me on the Twitters and stuff.
AfroNinjaX TV!
At Grafrimago, of course. And
we believe in you.
We believe
in each and every one of you.
We know you believe in the heart of the cards.
Now, I would say this about my channel and about GMG. I would say this, like jam, spread that shit. Spread it. But don't forget the butter. Don't forget the butter.
Butter toast?
In a way, yes. Butter toast.
Okay. Alright. And we're done. We'll see you guys again next time. Join us again next Saturday or Sunday.
Also, say goodbye. And there we have it. The Nexus has activated its new function, face stealing.